in Fort Smith, looking over the U.S. Marshals Museum. As you can see, it looks a little bit cloudy out there, but we appreciate that, Stephen, because that means that clouds are helping us stay a little bit cooler.
Yeah, just a little bit cooler today, only because of the cloud coverage and because we had some rainfall earlier this morning, not reaching those designated high temperatures for today. Still very hot out there, just a few degrees cooler from all the rain that we had from last night. Taking a look across northwest Arkansas, seeing those low 90s heading into the evening hours. 91 currently in Bentonville, 91 in Springdale, 95 in Fayetteville. Had some gusty winds overnight last night, blew over some trees across the river valley. Didn't see much of those gusty winds, only those 30 to 50 mile an hour wind gusts from last night. Overall today, temperatures reaching up into the high 90s once again. Poto is our only spot right now that's reaching up into the triple digits. One thing that's changing for this upcoming week is the humidity is coming back. We're going to see those dew point values up into the mid to low 70s throughout most of this upcoming week. It's going to feel muggy out there throughout most of this upcoming week until we get to the weekend, and that's when that relief's coming back into the forecast. That's boosting those feels like temperatures heading into the evening hours. Feels like 106 currently across Fort Smith, 108 in Poto, 101 in Waldron. Still those high 90s across northwest Arkansas. That's why we have those excessive heat warnings across the river valley heading for today and already issued for tomorrow. Northwest Arkansas, the rest of the night tonight, temperatures falling out of the mid 90s over into the mid to low 70s for overnight lows. Tomorrow expected to be another hot day with temperatures reaching up into the mid to high 90s. Across the river valley, temperatures falling out of the triple digits and high 90s for today, settling into high 70s, even maybe seeing some 80s for our overnight lows across the river valley for tonight. All right, let's take a look already heading into tomorrow. Again, expecting to get hotter. This ridge continues to build across portions of the United States. That's why those heat index values are going to be up anywhere between 110 to 115 across the river valley for tomorrow. That's why they've already issued that excessive heat warning across northwest Arkansas. We're not going to look out with any rain chances like we had this morning, so we're going to see those heat index values anywhere from 105 to 110 heading into our Tuesday. Taking a look at those heat index values throughout the rest of this upcoming week, we're going to continue to build this heat through Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday expected to be our hottest days of this upcoming week with those heat index values between 110 and 115. Here's the good news. Good news is Friday into the weekend, that's when that relief is finally coming back into the forecast. The next cold front expected to arrive anytime between Saturday and Sunday. Taking a look at those dew point values, you see when that cold front comes through. Friday is going to be our most humid day of the week. Then that cold front moves through, could bring some storms heading into Sunday, but what it's going to do is bring some relief for what it feels like outside by the time we get closer towards the weekend. Here's a look at early August. That cold front's going to come through and cool off most of the United States and push that heat right back down into the Gulf where it belongs. Try to get the AC turned back on here across northwest Arkansas, the river valley, by the time we get to the first week of August. Taking a look at northwest Arkansas the rest of this upcoming week. High 90s, triple digits going to be expected. Wednesday, Thursday looks like our hottest days of this upcoming week, but what everybody has been hoping for finally this upcoming weekend. Rain chances, cooler temperatures. That's the best I got for you.
No, we'll take it by Sunday and Monday.
Sunday looks like our best chance to see those more of those rain chances. At least the wind's going to start kicking up from the northwest by the time we get to Saturday. I know we got a lot of outdoor activities this upcoming week. We got the Tiny Town Grape Festival. It's going to be hot still throughout the rest of this upcoming week, so stay hydrated with that water at least at the Tiny Town Grape Festival, and then try to stay cool.
The carbs, though, from spaghetti, I feel like that helps
Yes,
you. We were just talking about two-a-days. You know, keeps
Try to keep that energy up through this heat.
Yeah.
All right, well, I know Elmore had a mullet.